Peace, peace, family. There's a lot of positivity going on, in the black community, but it's not focused. It's not focused on. In today's time, we have the ability to control our own identity. We're still operating from trauma. John Morant came into the league a couple years ago, and when he stood up to be drafted, he stood up with his father, and he gave great respect and honor to his father for guiding him and walking him through the process before he get to the NBA. Um, I'm gonna play. Let's play this video real quick and let's look at some of the John Morant story, and then I'll come back and I'll give my last commentary. I'll be right back.
When the Morant family moved to Memphis from their hometown of Dalzell, South Carolina, they brought with them a 19-year-old Ja, who would soon blossom into the Grizzlies superstar we all marvel at today. But also along for the ride, his younger sister Tanaya. Up until recently, she played basketball for Houston High School. She is the latest Morant flying under the radar, but with some help from her father, is hoping to be the next one to make it big. Before reaching all-star status on the hardwood, Ja Morant cut his teeth on a much harder surface.
I played on concrete all my life.
His father, T, worked him tirelessly every day in their backyard court. It's how he launched his firstborn to basketball stardom. Now T is working on another.
Knock it down.
You have the walls and the roof this time. You don't have to be out in the backyard.
All right. I love the backyard.
Meet Tanaya Morant, a junior at Houston High School and the younger sister of Ja. She stands at 5'7", but like her brother, her smaller stature doesn't stop her from taking on anyone. In an open gym, she'll seek out games against the boys.
Because I feel like if I can beat a boy, I can definitely beat a girl. Some girls just play basketball for fun. I take basketball serious.
A family trait ingrained in South Carolina. In some ways, T says Tanaya is easier to coach than Ja.
You just can't make a left-hand layup, and you make an excuse about it.
She would be out in the back working with Ja, but they took it differently. Like if I fuss at Ja, he'll go tell on me. Tanaya be like, oh, whatever, man. She'll have hers and just brush it off. Ja hold his for a minute.
Ja was holding a grudge if you were saying something to him?
Yeah, he'll be upset and, go tell on me.
To your wife?
Yeah, Tanaya just go in the house, change clothes, come back out and watch me work the other kids out like, oh, well, put her earphones in.
I can take it.
Ja couldn't?
I mean, I never knew. I can take it because I know it's just like you're motivating me to be better. You're helping me be better.
Undersized and overlooked. That defined Ja's career before he landed at Murray State. A week shy of her 17th birthday, Tanaya is still waiting on her first offer.
Stay with it.
Are we starting to see the same story here with Naya?
It's almost like the same job fact as far as she's wondering, when are some scholarship offers or, more interest gonna come in, but I mean, just like I told you got to do the same thing as far as just put in the work, it'll show.
To get there, T has taken an unusual step, pulling his daughter off her high school team mid-season.
Good job.
He'll train with her instead ahead of this summer's AAU circuit.
Good shot.
I don't think I saw enough, progress in her game. So, we took a step back.
T did the same with Ja when he felt an AAU coach's favoritism was stunting his growth.
I was like, you good? He was like, he messed with my confidence. No, go take your uniform off. I can't let nobody mess with confidence, and I think that's what the same thing that was happening with Tanaya. So I saw that cycle again, and I was like, nah, I got to protect her from that. So that's another reason why I pulled her, like, yo, let's put this work in over here so it'll be seen later on.
This happened with Ja too, and he's able to get to where he wanted to go. Does that give you like a sense of comfort with what you guys are doing now?
He knew it was right in Ja's situation, and he knew it was right in my situation. I'm not gonna lie, I was losing love for the game, playing school ball. It's like I felt like there was no hope in me, but him, my mom, my brother, they all make it known that I can get to where I want to be. I just gotta work.
T is planning to hold camps this summer for Memphis area girls who, like Tanaya, have not had much exposure.
12, good shot.
But as the spotlight turns on to the younger Morant, she asks to be able to shine in her own light.
I don't want people to compare me to him just because he's him. I mean, yeah, we work out together, we do whatever together, but like, I'm still my own person at the end of the day.
Her path, her story, her turn. In Cordova, I'm Clayton Collier.
One. One. Two. Good shot.
So, John Morant, as we can see, John Morant was drafted number 2 overall in the 2019 draft, coming from Murray State. And he didn't get the looks that he should have gotten, early on in his young basketball career because he was small. And people took him for granted. But what's being missed here in this video is the father, the black father, and the importance of having a black father in the house for guidance, direction, protection, for protection, direction, and correction. You see the father raised up his son, man, and he taught him toughness. He didn't let his son make excuses. He didn't let his son make excuses for his size. He didn't make his son, he worked his son, like he said, from sun up to sundown in order for him to become great. He gave him a work ethic. It's funny how in our communities we don't highlight this kind of stuff. You see gender wars, you see black men and black women just going at each other, Pan-Africanists only focusing on one aspect of the black community, the B1 sectors, the what's the other, the Aboriginal sectors or Native Indians, but right here as so-called African Americans or so-called Native Americans, whatever you want to call us, we don't focus nothing on the positivity that goes on in our communities. We don't highlight the great black fathers at all. When we do videos like this, it don't get no views. Nobody shows up for it. But there are amazing black fathers in the black community still doing work. Does the community even care? There's amazing black mothers out here doing work, but you rather highlight Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or the other WAP girl, the Body Yachty, I can't even say her name, the Body Yachty Yachty chick. Y'all rather highlight that, not the decent black women or the decent young girls that's graduating from HBCUs that's going on to do great things. That don't get highlighted in black YouTube. The young black men that's starting up businesses, they don't get highlighted. These young brothers and sisters that's coming out of households with intact families, black mothers and fathers, it don't get highlighted. We complain from sun up to sundown. We get unfair treatment in the way that we're viewed by other groups, the way that they portray us in media. But today we have the ability to control our own image. And look at what we do to each other. So I got to give a major shout out to John Morant's father, man, for standing in the gap and staying sacrificed and committed to the family that he created, and seeing his son through. Now he's working on his daughter. Now he's working on his daughter to see her through. But there's millions of black families all across America, man. And Urban Nerds, we're going to strive to highlight our people, man, in a more positive light, man. And maybe we can take the low views and turn it into a thing where now it becomes a thing to highlight the good aspects of us, man. You see his daughter, she said she was ready to give up on basketball. And so her father and her family told her that she has the ability to become great. So now she's working out with her dad. And her dad is not allowing her to make excuses. So you see, in the household, you have balance. You got a mom and you have a father. And the mom is loving, nourishing. She's all of those great things. But father is discipline and commitment. And there's a lot of fathers in children's lives or inside the household. Every black household is not without a father. That's a lie. And we have to start promoting the positive of our community, man. The positive for community. You can't complain about the black community and single moms and single dads and all this kind of stuff. But when you see people like us that are doing the right things, you don't celebrate it. You don't highlight it to be an example of what we should be trying to do. So shout out to John Morant. Shout out to the whole Morant family. And shout out to John Morant's dad, man, for being an example for other young black fathers, and letting them know that it's possible to do this thing and do it the right way, man. Shout out to the Morant family. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to the George Macon Experience. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.